day to have a beautiful day. And a beautiful day begins with a beautiful mindset. All right, right off the tin op, I'm trying something new. I just got this new microphone in, but when I had it clipped to myself and I did like a little demo video just through my camera app, it wasn't picking up the way that I thought it should. But when I had it close to me, it brought my voice in nice and clear. So that's why I'm going to just hold it, which feels kind of weird, but at the same time, I feel like the sound quality is going to be better. So today is day 25 out of 30. I got 5 more days of live with Live So Graceful. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Um, and so as I'm growing, I am investing in this, in my channel, in my content creation, in my consistency, and I'm seeing the results, I'm seeing the energy that I put out be reciprocated. I'm seeing my numbers go up, my subscribers, my watch hours, also my views and my reach. And that's really amazing because, again, when I started this journey, it was just me and me. I was talking to me. So now I'm actually talking to people, even though that many people don't really talk back to me, which I wish you would, especially if you like what I'm presenting here and it resonates with you. Say hello, peace, blessings. Where you from? Something that you enjoy about this channel. Um, yeah, so I got a new tripod that just got here today and a new microphone that just got here today that I ordered on Amazon yesterday. And I'm like, okay, upgrade, small steps, still move you forward. So today, today, what is the message I wanted to share? Oh, yes. I already know the name of this video. What are you addicted to? All right. I know that's a crazy question, right? But also, we're all addicted to something. And I know when we hear the word addicted, we naturally or oftentimes think of a negative connotation, right? Because most people are addicted to things that aren't so great. But what if you had healthy addictions? What if you chose to be addicted only to the things that are beneficial to you and your growth and your well being, like being addicted to peace? So, no matter what comes, what goes, who tries to stir sugar honey iced tea in your pot, you choose peace because that's what you're addicted to. That's what you choose. And I think addiction is just something you choose over and over again. That's it. That's what I think it is. And it's something that you choose oftentimes without even thinking about it. It's like your go to. What if you were to choose to be addicted to positive thinking, positive speech, healthy connection to yourself and to others, to things, interdependence rather than codependence? What if you were addicted to growth, to self improvement? What if you were addicted to being the best version of yourself? And that doesn't mean the prettiest version of yourself. Sometimes the best version of yourself is the most authentic version of yourself, which might be a mess right now. But if that's the best that you have and you're making the most out of it, then that is what it's meant to be. Nothing stays the same. No person is one way all the time. And just like seasons, just like nature, we go through seasons. Just like seasons, we too shift and shed and change. And it's a part of our evolution. What are you addicted to? If you would choose to be honest with yourself, what are you addicted to? What are the things that you naturally reach for? What are your natural thoughts? Um, is it positive? Is it negative? Is it of a high vibration or a low vibration? Does it make you feel empowered afterwards, during, before, even at the thought? Does it make you feel dependent upon it, or does it allow you to feel independent or interdependent, which I feel is a healthy balance? Because when you're just independent, it's like, I got it, just me by myself, with myself. I don't need nobody else. And then codependent is like, I can't do it without fill in the blank. Interdependent means that I can do this and you can do this and we do this together. I can do this alone, but I am better at it with you. And I think everything in nature is a collaborator. So, what are you addicted to? Some people are addicted to drama. Some people are addicted to being or playing the victim. Some people are addicted to having a problem for every solution. Some people are addicted to negative self talk, negative habits, negative thinking, negative speech. Some people are addicted to power and control. We know that life is all about choices, and life is not all about the choices that you make sometimes. Life is about all the choices you make all the time, because every choice, every action has a reaction. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. That's one of Newton's laws, but it's really just one of nature's laws, right? Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. There's nothing that goes out that does not ripple into the whole, the collective, right? If you drop anything into water, liquid, you will notice that it ripples throughout until it reaches the end of whatever it's encased or enclosed in. But if it wasn't encased or enclosed in, the ripple would be infinite. And that is us. That is our life. We are infinite. Our decisions affect more than just us. Our ancestors came before us, but their decisions, their actions, their efforts are still rippling forward. How do we know that? Well, for one, you and I are here. We are alive. We know that we are a combination of everyone that has come before us. So their decision to mate, to come together, to create life and family is still rippling forward throughout us. Just as when we get together with someone else and we create life, have children, start businesses, etc., friendships, we are creating ripples. And I think it's really important that we realize that our choices aren't just our choices. Our choices affect the collective and impact that which is greater than ourselves. hmm And so the more healthy we are, the more healing we contribute, the more dis-ease we have, the more of that we contribute. We can't give what we don't have. And so a lot of times people are talking about generational curses and generational traumas, and really it's just patterns. It's generational patterns. You do what you were taught because they did what they were taught, and they did what they were taught, and they did what they were taught, what they saw. People are like, oh, well, that just runs in my family. Well, you could be where it runs out if you choose. If you choose to be the one that says, no, I'm not going to continue to live this way, think this way, speak this way, treat my children this way, speak to myself this way, believe in this which does not serve me, then change happens. One of my favorite sayings: shit happens so that shift can happen. And you can't spell shift without shit. I should put that on the shirt, right? Hmm. Yeah, it's been a pretty full day for me today. I've been productive. I wish you all could see what I see. I'm in the middle of some changes, some major changes, life changes, y'all. And I realized that I am the only one who can live my life. And I know that. But when the moment presents itself, am I fully showing up? Am I showing up in fullness of that which I desire to experience as my reality? If I desire my reality to be abundant, am I thinking abundantly? Am I speaking abundantly? Am I moving and acting abundantly? Am I operating in a state of abundance? Or do I just have abundant thoughts sometimes? And then the rest of the thoughts are like lack, scarcity. When, how am I going to pay? When's it going to, am I ever going to, is there going to be enough? What, who's going to, how? No. First of all, abundance is realizing that there's always, not just enough, but there's always more than enough. Abundance is knowing that everything in nature replenishes itself as long as it has the essentials. And so, as long as I'm giving myself the essentials, which only come from nature, as long as I'm giving myself the essentials, then I am putting myself in a space to be abundant. I just have to recognize it. It's really not about doing more. It's really about doing less and being more. Because we don't attract what we want, we don't attract what we desire, we attract what we are. Hello, somebody. Because one thing about it, you might be able to fool other people, you might even be able to fool yourself, but you cannot fool God. You cannot fool the universe because energy is the language of the universe. You could say something, you could think something, but how you're feeling about it and what your energy is saying, that weighs more than all of those other things. So, first of all, realizing that you attract what you are. Because here on the Live So Graceful channel and in the So Graceful gang, we know that your mentality becomes your reality. Yes, thoughts become things. As you think, so you become. As above, so below. As within, so without. Hmm. Now, for some people, that might just be jibber jabber. And for those people, I want you to take a moment and look into their lives and see what are what are the fruits, because you can tell a tree by the fruit that it bears. And yet you can look at the people who live abundantly and lean into their daily habits and mindset, and you'll see it starts here. Oh, I had a vision. Oh, I had a dream. Oh, I had an inner knowing or calling that led me to put in the work, but not just thinking about it, but also speaking in alignment with that which you're thinking about, and also matching the feeling, the vibration of that which you're thinking about and speaking about. That's how we manifest. That's how we create, through our thoughts, through our words, and through our energy, through our feeling. So when those three things are in the same place at the same time, you better believe something's brewing. If you're just saying something or you're just thinking something, but it lacks feeling, it's not going to get very far. It's like if you have a car, but you don't have any gas in it. Yeah, you got a car and you got keys. That's the mind, and that's, you know, the thoughts and the words. All right. But what does that vehicle need to go? Fuel. It needs fuel. And the feelings are your fuel. Your feelings are your fuel. A lot of the times, if you can tune into how you're feeling in your body, I guarantee you it's connected to whatever you're thinking. If you're feeling bad, what are you thinking about? And how are you thinking about it? Don't you know you can switch like that? But again, some people are addicted to feeling bad. Some people are addicted to feeling sad. Some people are addicted to feeling helpless. Some people are addicted to feeling disempowered because sometimes being the victim gets you attention. Yeah, but where does that get you? And how does that grow you? And how does that serve you? How does it make you a better person? Stepping into your power, stepping into your truth, stepping into your authenticity requires you to let go of the narratives that you've been given and that you've been carrying. And it requires you to really step into the driver's seat of your life and choose, where do I want to go and how do I want to get there? At what speed? Who do I want to invite into my vehicle? How many stops do I want to make along the way? You like life is a journey. It's not a destination. Every choice affects and impacts the entire path, the journey. There's no choice that stands alone. Every choice integrates into the tapestry that is your life, woven intricately, delicately. Have you ever seen a tapestry? You haven't. I want you to, after this video, Google tapestry. Just look at them. Look how intricate they are. And maybe like watch a video of one being made and like handmade before they start doing the machinery. It's just amazing. Every thread is a single thread, a single color, a single, and thread is not very big, y'all. Like thread is, I wouldn't be able to even show you in my fingers. And yet all of these threads come together and they're woven and designed in such a way that they create a masterpiece at the end. But you must imagine, like at the beginning of that journey and even in the middle, a quarter of the way through, three-quarters of the way through, it's like, you know, what's going on here? And then when you get to the end, it's like, oh, I see. It all comes together. All things come together for those who, yes, all things work for the good. For those who move according to the vibration of love, of high vibration, of pure intention. A lot of people want something for nothing. A lot of people want what they're not willing to offer. They want to receive what they're not willing to give and to share. Nobody likes a taker. Everyone loves a receiver. I can receive what you're saying without taking it personally. hmm I can receive this gift, this offering that you're sharing with me without taking it. Giving and receiving are opposite ends of the same spectrum. Everyone loves a giver. No one wants to be around people who are just selfish or stingy and don't want to share, don't want to give, don't want to. And I'm not just talking tangibly. I'm not just talking tangible here. I'm speaking energetically always. But sometimes I will use the physical as analogy to make it make sense in the non-physical. Because we have to remember. To remember is not something that you forgot, it's to bring it back. So if you dismember a body, I don't know why that came to my head, but you're cutting off the members, you're separating the connection. When you remember something, you're bringing it back together, right? So a lot of the things in life, we just have to remember. We come into this world knowing everything. all the secrets and the intricacies of life. Study children, you'll see. Be ye like children, always present, always curious, always playful, always honest with their feelings. To be like a child is to be, I feel like, fully alive. And as adults, we start to worry, stress, we have fear, anxiety, we start to become jealous and insecure and all of these things. And that just lessens the quality of our life. Hmm. Yes. 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 I'm grateful that I sat down because I really wanted to go take a shower first and then come and do live. And I'm like, no. Spirit was like, do your live now. I was like, okay. Then I was like, ooh, I got my new things. My mic. I hope this is working. I hope you're able to pick this up. This is a charging case for the mic. It actually came with two. And then my tripod, which came with this handy dandy carrying strap, so I can be getting content everywhere, which is good because I'm about to be doing some traveling, y'all. I told you, got some major life changes happening. Stay tuned, y'all. Stay tuned. I hope you do stay tuned. And if you haven't already, go ahead and join the Live So Graceful gang, the Live So Graceful tribe. Subscribe, hit the like button, go through and check out some of my other videos, perhaps one of my lives from the previous 24 days. And I also have a nice little library that's growing as well. Also, PSS, or is it PSS? PSS. Y'all remember writing letters in school? And when you got to the bottom, you left something out, you're like, PS. And then you forgot something else, and you're like, PSS. Did y'all do that too? So, PSS, if there's something you want to hear me talk about or share my insight on, let me know. Drop a comment. Or you can email me at livesograceful@gmail.com. I'm grateful. I feel like every time I just get the message, I share the message, I feel better. And if that's the way that I feel in sharing it, I can only imagine what it's like when it's being received by the person or people that it needs to be received by. If it feels that good for me to like get it off my chest and off my shoulders, imagine how it feels for the person that's able to receive it. Oh, and that's the thing I was talking about, sharing, giving and receiving. That's what life is all about. So hopefully, not hopefully, I trust that this video will reach who it needs to reach in the most divine time. I'm going to bring this to a close now. It's always a pleasure for me to share this time and space with you, to share some of my love, my light, and my grace with you. And I will leave you with this. You, yes, you, are an active participant in your life, the life that you desire and deserve. So act like it. Show up. Show up and show out for you. For you. Show yourself what you can do. Be curious about what you can do when you actually just do it, right? Aww. Not me blushing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for receiving me in all the ways that you do. I'm going to keep it PG right here. Yay, new mic works well. Well, when I had it clipped, it didn't really sound that good, but also I didn't charge it. I just took it right out of the pack and started recording. So I'll charge it, and then tomorrow we'll see if it sounds better. So join me tomorrow. We'll be in day 26 of 30, which means we're coming to a close on this 30-day journey. I've really been enjoying it, and I hope that you have too. So, wherever you are, whatever time it is, I hope that you remember that you are blessed in this very moment. You have everything that you need within you, and everything you desire already exists. You just have to align yourself with it because we don't attract what we want, we attract what we are. Okay? I love you. Peace and love, y'all. Later.